Righto, good afternoon, fellow YouTubers. Belchy94, another YouTube video, and today we are. Sorry, just checking if it's recording. Yes, it is. Apple have released some new products, so we've got. I'll zoom in. Got the MacBook Air with the M4 chip, and they've introduced a new sky blue color, which is going to be quite interesting. A new iPad Air with the M3 chip. And they've also released Mac Studio with the M4 Max and M3 Ultra. And they've also got they've released the upgraded the budget iPad with the A16 storage chip. Now, we'll have a look at the MacBook Air very quickly. I'm going to skim through it. I'm not going to read everything because it's not really a huge design change. It's pretty much just got that new colour, and it obviously has better up to 18 hours of battery life with the M4 chip. So it still has the same design. So you got 13-inch, 15-inch. You got sky blue. You got silver, starlight, black. So it's up to. So the M4 is up to. It's 23 times faster than any Intel base and 2 times faster than the M1. So. To get all the features here. So it's pretty much not a big it's not a big design change over the M3 version. But it's definitely got an improved camera, because it's now got center stage, you got desk view, 3 mic array, etc. Immersed sound system. MagSafe charging port, Wi-Fi 6E. So we'll compare. So guys, just ignore the this one here, the MacBook Pro. So you got the M3 chip, you got Apple Intelligence 10 core. Obviously, this so it has an extra 2 GPU core. You can get up to 10 core GPU. With the M4, you can get up to 32 gig memory, up to 2 terabyte, up to 8. The battery life hasn't changed much. You got Touch ID. Obviously, you're gonna have better CPU. So you probably won't notice a huge difference between an M3 and an M4, right? Because you're only getting the 2 extra cores. You wouldn't really notice, but if you're running something older like an M1 or even Intel, you would notice a difference. So that's probably the most attractive thing. You get 32 gig storage. Display's pretty much the same. Weight is pretty much the same. The camera has been improved, so it's instead of a 10, it's just a 10, because the M3 has a 1080p. So the 12 megapixel center stage camera, which is used in like Mac Pros and iPads, is in here. Audio is pretty much the same. Keyboard would not have changed at all. Wi-Fi hasn't changed at all. That's all the same. So you get 2 Thunderbolt 4. Yeah, same. So yeah, slightly bigger battery, but you don't really get you're not really getting much difference between an M3 Air and an M4. Like, it's not a huge difference, but let's see how much it is. So you can get a base one, the 8 core for 1600. So this is how I would configure it. So we'll go select. This is if I was getting one for myself. I'd get that. And then you go 32 gig. And I wouldn't worry too much about storage because I've got a server with 16 terabyte and portable drives. But if you went all out, you're still only paying like $3,500. It's not. That's actually. It's not too bad if you think about it. This is Australian price. Then you add. Then if you can add Final Cut, I've already got Final Cut. Logic Pro if you're doing. But if you already got Final Cut, you just download it, re-download it from the App Store. But I think for a laptop, if you're going to uni or something like that, this would be perfect. Like, I'm starting to think: is there really a need for a base model, just M4 MacBook Pro? When you got the Air, what's the difference between paying more for a Mac Pro with the M4 than? Because when you want a Pro chip in the this is where I get a bit confused with Apple with their laptops, is because this is a cheaper, but you're gonna get the same performance out of it than with a. So if we go and look at go to Mac and we'll look at Mac Pro, we'll look at the M4 variant. We'll go buy. We'll go. So it starts at $2,500, and obviously you'd want that. You can get a texture display, and you're paying. So if you bang it all up, you're paying an extra $400, but all you're getting is a better display, and and a slightly bigger screen than the 13-inch. And obviously you're paying for ports, but would you need all that? So this laptop, I'm very confused where it sits, because it's a pro device, but spec wise it's not really pro-ish, you know. And the MacBook Air is definitely a lot cheaper. I would definitely recommend that. And the iPad Air is, yeah. So I can see that being popular over that M4 MacBook Pro. Now we've got the iPad Air with the M3 chip, which is pretty much just a chip upgrade for the iPad Air. Nothing too big. You're not getting much. I think you're getting a new case. That's about it. But pretty much just you get all the colours, the two sizes. You get the liquid retina display. Get the lightning fast M3 chip. Just 2 times faster with an iPad over the M1. So it's pretty much, yeah, it's nothing. This one isn't a big upgrade at all. You get the Apple Pencil Pro, which again, disappointed I just put older iPads, but you know, and really that's the biggest thing with this new version is you get this keyboard. But other than that, it's if you got the one with the M2, I wouldn't worry too much because you get the 12 megapixel center stage so the camera in this iPad Air is pretty much in that new MacBook Air. You had 12 megapixel wide camera. You got the connectivity. You got 5G. So you get the M3. You get the 12 megapixel. So pretty much the iPad Air, nothing fancy. You get a new keyboard. It's just you get a bit confused of where you sit. It's not like I got to go out and buy this now sort of thing. I'm running in my main machine's an M1 Mac Mini. I am interested. My next Mac I want to get is a laptop because I'm going to give Mum my iPad Pro M1. And yeah, because this M1 Mac Mini, it's going to become my new server while I retire the Intel Mac Mini. So, and here we go. I've got the Mac Studio, which is a bit confusing because you got an M3 Ultra. I'm wondering if they're going to I wonder if they're going to phase out the Mac Pro, because this is pretty much a consumer. Now this is probably the biggest change. So you get the M4 Max, so you get up to 16 core CPU, up to 40 core GPU, up to 128 unified memory. So the M3 Ultra is a 32 core CPU, up to 80 core GPU, up to 512 unified memory, up to 819 memory bandwidth, 32 core neuron engine. So this is pretty much for like professional users that do like a lot of programming, video editing, like movie studio sort of machines you'd want to use. Because it has Thunderbolt 5, and for Max brings serious speed compatibility to 2 Pro workloads, Creative Project, Mix, and Epic Film Score. So it is very up to 18 streams of 8K ProRes video playback. Supports up to 5 displays at H.264 HAVEC and ProRes encode. So here's the faster video editing. You get 2.9% faster than Max Share. So that's the M3, and then you got 3.7 faster, 2.8. These are all your speed differences. There's a huge speed difference with the shows you the huge difference. You got the M3 Ultra, which is the most advanced chip. 24 streams of 8K. It supports update display. 6 point. Ooh, that's quick. So you are seeing some huge differences. Probably not there, but definitely if you're using Intel machine, you will notice a difference. You got Apple Intelligence. Nothing exciting there. Honestly, I think this machine. I don't see Apple making another Mac Pro. Unless I don't know if they still sell it, but I wouldn't be surprised this machine's going to replace that, because it pretty much does everything a Mac Pro does. And do you need that big machine around? And what upgrades could you put into? Unless Apple are looking at, we'll go to the Mac, see if they've got. They've still got a Mac Pro. They're still selling the Mac Pro. But I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be curious to see if this gets an upgrade from the M2 Ultra, and they put an M3 in it, because you need a house deposit to buy a machine like this. See where this is the price it starts at. Like seriously, you're starting to look at personal loans pretty much to get machines like that, and no normal household would need a machine like that. So that's the Mac Studio. No, it's going to be quite a big powerhouse machine. Definitely if you're into doing high like tasks like a lot of video editing, picture editing, a lot of graphical design work. Perfect machine. Now, they made a new budget iPad, which I find a lot of people get these for businesses to use as kiosks and point of sale machine. I'm very disappointed. Where's my microphone? I've lost my microphone. I'm very disappointed in this iPad, and I want to tell you why. Why have they put an A16 chip in it? I don't get that, because every product they've remade has Apple Intelligence. Why would you not put up? My opinion is, why wouldn't they put an A17 chip in it? Why couldn't they put an M1 chip in it? Honestly, I think an M1 chip in this would be perfect. An M1 chip, Apple Intelligence, low end. You can do most of the stuff the Pro iPads can do, but also, and the Mac Mini has an A17 chip which has Apple AI. This doesn't. and this is going to be a go-to iPad for many schools that might want to look at the AI features for classroom work, and you're taking it away from them. Like, the price is good, but would you? I'm curious. I would want to compare and go. So they get up to 512. So if you're paying $1,049, right, for 512. And if we go back to Apple. Would they look at you look at an iPad Air. So we'll go 11-inch. Wait, it's a bit smaller. Oh, I do apologise, guys, for this. But I think this... Obviously you want white, but if it's going to be school, it's going to be cellular. So cellular will jump it up to $849. So same with cellular. So for an extra almost $400, you can get a bloody M3 iPad. But maybe if you look at refurbished, you want... So look at where you go to refurbished. We go iPad. They got nothing refurbished. But yeah, it's just a bit odd. I think it's an interesting one where it sits, but I think I should have went with an A17 or an M1 chip in this. Would have made it more attractive, more features. But no, I think Apple are trying to keep it to a low price point. But anyway, and this is all the products that Apple have released. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.